Step away from the gold, ladies.
Yes!
I like his aesthetic. He looks like a juggalo.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets, how do they work?
What's up, everybody? It's me, Sean, and I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to bend that goddamn like button. Maybe give us a little bit of a sub. We really appreciate everybody that's come on, and it's one small way that you guys can help out the channel. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top, hanging out with my very, very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace, over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, y'all?
Doing pretty good.
Didn't your parents ever teach you manners? It's not polite to point.
You're pointing.
I was just pointing that you were there.
Oh.
You're pointing that you were there.
Right
Okay,
there.
so well, that was more for the audience, you know what I mean, than anything else.
So they,
right?
they may not notice you.
Right
For
there,
the audience
right
to
there.
know that you're rude.
Good manners are not in some, and that stuff is, I think is up for debate with all of us, I would say. But we're over here. We are doing reactions to The Legend of Korra Season 3. We are on Episode 3 right now. We're kind of just revving up into this. The engine of this season is just kind of turned over and started, and now we're kind of getting on kind of the
Golden
road,
episode.
whatever.
Season 3, Episode 3. The golden episode.
It is a golden episode. It's a special one. Well, I'll say this. So we did the first two, and the most intriguing things I think so far in this season are the fact of that we have like a spirit world and humanity, you know, are coexisting and stuff like that in this really weird and wild way where we got like fucking sassy carrots and crazy fucking weird goat goblins or whatever it is you call people stinky, hanging out with like the rest of our cast, you know, and the rest of our cast of characters and shit. That's cool, but there's also like this fucking Suicide Squad,
some kind of Suicide Squad,
like bunch of like benders and shit like that. Like this I don't know, they were all imprisoned in all of these different corners of like of the four nations, it seems like, and they're getting the band back together. Zahir, I think, is the big bad of this.
He's got airbending, which apparently he didn't have before.
Right.
Yes, he got boomied essentially.
A bunch of people got airbending. So we got a bunch of air nomads going around.
Right.
They're starting an air nomad college.
They're trying to start it, but they're not doing it.
Not doing very well.
Not doing it correctly. Not going very well.
They're not very accredited.
Yeah, right. No, they're the Phoenix, Arizona of fucking airbending right now or something.
Oh my god.
The other big thing was Zuko's in the show. Zuko's a part of the show now. Kind of shows up like at the very, very fucking tail end of the last episode. Made mention of the Fire Lord. I remember when Iroh showed up, the General Iroh, the one that showed up in season 1, they talked about the Fire Lord. They never mentioned him by name, so we didn't know if he was in fact Zuko or not, but it seems like he is. You know, in this world, there is an iteration of Iroh walking around in the spirit world. Does that mean that he can come back? Like, are we going to get like a Zuko Iroh, like, you know, like reunion? I mean, it seems like it's possible, and that would, if you want to fuck me up emotionally, like you could possibly, you know, like you could possibly make that happen. So it's hard to say, but just having, seems like we've had like a lot. I usually think whenever a season starts up, you got about 3-4 episodes to really establish all of the things that you're going to try to accomplish and sort of the problems that you sort of like spring forth or whatever. You're going to be dealing with those for the rest of the season. So I think that's what we're going to be getting into with this stuff, man. I mean, like, what are you guys thinking going into this thing?
Zuko riding a dragon?
Yeah.
He's riding a dragon.
Yeah.
Wild.
Cool.
So I don't know what to think.
It feels very much like in the Flash, like it's just like all of a sudden you have, or like, you know, it's like some mutant explosion where it's just like the kind of similar, like, oh, we're getting all these people with powers that don't necessarily want the powers or don't know how to handle the powers.
Right.
And no one has to be a fucking monk. Like, just chill out, Tenzin.
Yeah, well, or I think that it's definitely a thing with Tenzin where you just like it's not gonna be like how it was. It's gonna be different. This is a different world. This is a different time. This is different circumstances, and you're going to have to. There might be some people that are gonna be down, but not everybody's gonna be down to be monkified and shit like that and be a fucking airbender. It's just going to be different. Like Boomy's
People
not
have jobs.
You think Boomy's gonna be a fucking monk? Boomy's gonna be fucking and sucking across the whole fucking 4 nations and shit like that.
They
You know?
weren't celibate.
No, they weren't necessarily. I mean, when I think
Because
monks, I think
they'd
of a
have
pretty.
to make,
Well, when I think of monks, I think of a pretty cut and dry fucking
Chaste
bit of
monk,
lifestyle
yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So like, I think that they're just kind of wrestling with that shit. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of interesting things to play. I kind of want to check it out. You guys want to get going?
Yes.
Sure do.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we go through our Legend of Korra journey. If you guys want to check out early access and support the channel, there's a couple different ways that you can do that. One of the best ways that you can do that, one of our favorite ways that you can do that is becoming a part of our Patreon. Patreon.com/SeanTankTop. You head on over there. You're ponying up $5. That gets you early access to the next 2 episodes of Avatar, of Avatar, The Legend of Korra. You get the next 2 episodes of The Legend of Korra completely full and uncut. So you get to watch episodes 4 and 5 right now on our Patreon.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
here
it
we go.
is.
There it is.
Dude, the clitty bang bang is back, baby.
Mom! I'm Kaya! I got another one!
That's a fucking
Is that
mole.
the guy?
That's
Is
Zaire.
that the guy?
Zaire shaved his fucking shit.
He
I
shaved
think.
his whole shit.
A lot of bang for your buck for only $5, so consider doing that and heading on over there. But if you can't do that, but you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and a subscribe. It helps us out tremendously, and we would appreciate it very much if you would do so. All right, let's fucking check out this here the Earth Queen. Welcome to the Earth Queen.
Next on the walled city of
We
Bossing
get to see modern Bossing
Ooh,
Say.
Bossing Say.
I'm gonna go easy on you. Wouldn't want to hurt a kid.
Oh.
Uncle Kai, that was just really good.
Oh yeah, she's like into Kai.
Oh sure. He's got some. He's like more of a playful jet.
Yes.
Like a not so serious jet. You know what I mean?
Listen, you lost.
Oh, we made it! This is where Dad grew up! Come here, look!
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's got a bear and he's got a hat.
Bosco, do you think Bosco's still alive?
Varric has to show up dressed as Ping Ping to talk to him and stuff as a platypus bear and shit money everywhere.
Uh-oh, this has some Attack on Titan vibes.
What's going on in here?
Wall Maria.
Oh, incoming inequality
Oh.
is going on.
Hey, it was going on in Republic City. It would be in this. It would be here too. Middle ring's a little nicer.
A little nicer, and then
Yeah.
this is very Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
The more to the center you are, the richer you are.
Right.
Yikes.
Ah, it's got that upper ring smell.
Oh man.
Animals, we've got to get them out of sight.
Well,
What?
I can just stand
With me. Hurry, I'll take you to your quarters.
They're outrageously adorable. What's the matter with you?
Come on.
Can't stand that. If any food is served, don't eat before she eats.
Is she Beyonce?
Better watch out.
I feel
man.
like
Fuck-
these are the same Beyonce rules.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You have no idea. Please, for my sake, just try not to upset Her Majesty.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh dude.
He's like, I'm gonna steal all of that.
Well, don't do it at this very moment, dog. Like, wait until after you go
Nah.
R&R. Like,
Comfortable and
Kind of like how like the Queen of England, she doesn't like seafoods, you can't eat
yeah.
like,
Oh,
shellfish
no,
or
I think there's
seafood.
definitely some Queen Elizabeth stuff going on here for sure too.
ruining the koi pond. It's completely overshadowed by the topiaries. Gods, take that buffoon away.
Oh, right. For a second, I was just, oh, that's amazing.
Your Lord Zuko took advantage of my father's weakness and stole our lands to make their own little empire. All of my
Ooh.
subjects are refusing to pay their taxes.
How dare they?
Right?
An eel swan, not a turtle duck.
Don't you change the turtle duck? Come on
I
now.
like the turtle ducks.
Turtle ducks are fine.
We have to find him.
What's the point? He obviously doesn't care about us. But he's my new little brother. He's probably.
Oh,
Nice. He's the only airbender we've recruited so far. We can't lose him.
Fine.
that's all he got.
We lost a child. I'm sorry.
Oops. Kevin!
Right?
Servants.
Mako, your girlfriend. Woof.
Where did you hear that?
Before we left Republic City,
I can see her like throwing people in jail or something like that, or getting rid of them because they're inorderly and shit. You know?
Collect my money and bring it back here.
Side quest.
Your Majesty.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Cora has chilled out a lot.
I mean, okay, as
Chilled
you
out a
just
lot.
said that.
Maybe spoken a little too soon. But normally, like, she would have like blown up that entire conversation before.
Whoa, hi.
There we go.
Ooh.
Let me help you.
Oh, don't let him help.
This guy.
Ooh, cash money.
Get back here. Your new family.
Oh, Bolin.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Although you wonder if some people would have been like, "Hey, you're fucking, you're Nuktuk from the movie,
Isn't
from the
he a
moving
movie
picture,
star?
right? You know,
I thought he was a movie star. No one notices him.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
nice little fucking. Oh, that's a nice little French Connection throwback right there. I like it. Oh, they're gonna get a look.
Oh, they're gonna see what
Uh-oh.
how the real people live.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the real deal.
It's true. You see that in a bunch of cities. Like you jump on the train, you wait a little while, and the whole town just completely changes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Chicago's got it. A bunch of other cities got it.
Oh, they're not gonna let him back up.
Mm-hmm. He fucking
they-
took it all.
You two, before things get ugly.
Before things get up.
Ooh, the Daily.
Oh yeah.
News is, we're stuck here. The good news is,
Now you live
can
there.
go to the bathroom wherever you want.
Oh, where isn't the toilet?
Right? It's like the Dickensian England. It's like, I believe I'll have myself a piss right here next to the pub. Yes, I will. They're kind of
They're
actually
already sleeping in garbage. It's been 5 minutes, guys.
Well, no, but they did this forever on the streets in Republic City. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
habits die quick. But he has a banana peel on his head.
Just a little kid out there on his own.
He's doing
Yeah,
fine,
he's
man.
living large.
He's eating well right now.
He has all your money.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Is he staying in a hotel?
He's doing
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
He's doing Home Alone Lost in
He's-
New York.
Uh-huh. He's doing
Home
that. He's
Alone
doing a little
2.
dumb and he's doing a little Dumb and Dumber. He's like, here you go. Here you go.
Up a little breakfast with the old fruit stand scam.
Back to scamming, huh?
Oh yeah. You
I
gotta
don't
eat.
want any of this rotten fruit.
Oh,
He's like other Bolin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. Like
just try it, buddy. Go ahead.
Are we stealing the fruit or not?
Dad, these fruit thieves are insulting our fruit. Lynn? Mako?
what?
No!
They're your cousins. My brother San's kids.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
At least now they can eat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, we're riding a
This is
dragon into the
rad as
fucking
shit, dude.
Oh, Escadesna.
Oh, these two.
Finally, something interesting happens. Ruling the tribe is so tedious.
Then you should enjoy this.
That's right, they're ruling because their fucking dad's fucking done so.
Hey, everybody! Look who's here! San's kids! Mako and Bolin!
Ooh, they got cookies.
Boys, this is your grandma.
Wow.
Oh, they got a grandma.
Your son and your mother.
Oh,
That
no.
is dog shit.
Oh no, Dennis Dillinger.
Oh no. Yikes.
Man.
No one told her? No one
mean,
told
no
her.
one-
Well, I mean, they didn't know. Like, they did not. Yeah.
Well, or it's it's like it's hard to it's just hard to fathom like how disconnected some people would have could be. This is like in the 1920s and shit. You know what I mean? Like.
You guys for the airship?
Oh, here we go. It's Mad Max.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. We got fucking the Fury fucking Road over here. The War Boys.
Oh, dang.
This is great.
Dude, they are though. Look at they got the spears and everything.
Yeah.
Even though I think this came out before.
Step away from the gold, ladies.
Yes.
I like his aesthetic. He looks like a juggalo.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Oh, we love gals with spirit. Suit yourself.
Uh-oh, gals.
She's like, but I am the Avatar. Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about? Ooh, nice one. Zap. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I forgot she has her little robot
Yeah.
glove.
Yeah.
Power glove.
This guy. Ooh, that's a hell of a roundhouse with an
that was
extra
great.
like.
A roundhouse, but with like solid steps.
You're
Yeah.
on the wrong side of this fight, Avatar.
Yeah.
That gold belongs
Yeah,
to
what
the
do you-
people, not the queen.
Belongs to the people, not to the
Why do I
queen.
get the feeling he's right?
Right.
She knows so.
Yeah,
She knows.
she knows.
Before she would kind of been going whole hog with the rest of the thing, but yeah. So
Hey.
this would mean that this person
Place secretly with your father to hold a very special prisoner.
is this like a firebender then?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who can create explosions with her mind.
Oh, that's what that guy was.
Sparky Boom Boom Man.
To kill the Avatar myself once.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Clitty
Whoa.
clitty bang bang.
Clitty Clitty Bang Bang. What was it? Yeah.
Dang vagina forehead.
His clitor head.
Clitor head over here.
She ruined my wedding. It happens.
Let's just focus on
Listen, we've all tried to kill the Avatar. It's
Right,
fine.
right. Yeah,
Safe
right.
Oh,
space
you
here.
A bunch of these contraptions. Did you guys ever see Kung Fu Panda?
No.
There's a
think so.
there's a surprisingly badass escape scene from a prisoner in that movie that all of this shit reminds me of.
No one interesting has visited me in 13 years.
Oh man.
He's out, isn't he? I'm feeling warmer already.
Oh boy. Who's this lady?
I have something to show you.
This is good. We're giving these guys a little something interesting to do with like them and who
Yeah.
they are and stuff like that. You know.
Beautiful girl from the Fire Nation, and had two.
I was gonna say, I'm like, how does he get a firebender and an earthbender son? I guess
Yeah, I figured as much.
Look, Mako.
Oh.
I'm so sad that I know from looking at you two that she must have been a wonderful
Look at
wife.
both.
Oh. You gotta give her the scarf.
I want you to have this.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh wow. This is really affecting. Like.
Oh. Yeah.
I thoroughly searched the city, but it seems your reports were incorrect.
There are no fucking airbenders in Ba Sing Se.
12 seconds later.
There are no airbenders in Ba Sing Se.
You make me do your dirty work, extorting your own citizens for your stupid palaces.
Oh, here's
There
the Korra
she
we know.
is.
Get her out of my sight!
See, but that's understandable because it feels like she would have had
Yeah.
that reaction the first time that they met. But it's like, no, you're jerking me around. Like this is, I did the thing.
We're supposed to be helping her find airbenders in Ba Sing Se.
Uh-oh. What happened?
You don't say that here.
Two Dai Li agents come out of nowhere and snatch him up.
Oh shit,
Stop
dude.
disappearing them.
And using them for experiments.
Oh, God.
Don't talk like that about Her Majesty.
The old guard.
It's about to get disappeared.
Ooh, because he's they're on him.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're gonna have to going after him. Oh, those cool stone hands. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Avatar!
Oh, he's pulling the Avatar card now, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome to Her Majesty's Army, 1st Airbending Regiment. From now on,
Wow.
to fight for the Earth.
What?
Yikes.
You've been conscripted.
Woo!
That's
Child soldiers.
fucking cool.
And adult soldiers.
I mean, not cool, but like a cool twist.
No,
not
it's
not
it's
cool
a real
imprisoning
twist.
children to fight in your army, but
But interesting.
cool story beat.
That's like some. I think they did that a little bit in certain time periods in Russia where they would just take prisoners and they're just like. And they're just like, we're either gonna rot here and like or die here or whatever it is, or you can go fight
Oh my god.
in the army or whatever, in the Red Army or whatever.
Yeah, World War I they did a ton.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think they did in World War II too. Like they had to throw a lot of people at that problem, and they did. And and so that was a great episode. I really liked that
one of the best ones.
I loved all the stuff with. I think the highlight, at least emotionally for me, was
Old
Zuko,
Gran.
Bolin and Mako kind of reconnecting and stuff. That shit was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right in the feels.
Right, that was just good and just very sweet and earnest and shit, and I really like that. And then we harped on it. We harped on it. I mean, I think it's legitimate critique of season 2. And maybe it's a little bit by design, like how they really wanted you to get frustrated and they really wanted Korra to have a breakthrough. But this seems like a Korra that has had 2 seasons worth of material. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a little more measured, a little more skeptical.
She'll eventually fly off the handle, but she takes a little bit longer to get there, which makes sense.
This felt like a classic Avatar. Like it felt like like ATLA episode, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and definitely at least with and honestly, she's doing some stuff that we probably would have really liked Aang to have done. Aang was like, I will avoid conflict, like, to
at
a
all
fault.
costs,
At all costs, you know what I mean? I am evasive and nimble and everything like that, and I'll do almost anything to not do that stuff. And that was about the right amount, where she's just like, okay, I'll fucking play ball. Like, I'll go do your stupid fucking thing, or whatever it is. And even though that she's skeptical of the whole thing, it's like when you're serving a drink for like a high... Like somebody who's a real pain in the ass, where they got like a lot of different things. It's like, you got to do this. I need 3 limes, and like all this other stuff, which is fine. You can order all that stuff. It's just, but they're also being shitty about it, And you're just like, all right, I'll do it. And then you're gonna tip me fucking 5%, really? You know what I mean? Like it's some shit like that. You know what I mean? All that stuff really worked for me. And then, I mean Yeah, I don't know. It was like that was a really good episode. A lot of who's that fucking chick? Who's the clitty boom boom?
Do you think she's gonna have a vagina on her forehead?
Is she gonna have a clit on her forehead? She's gonna have 2 of them.
Okay.
She shoots it out of her vajazz.
One right here, one right here. She can do it from both.
Okay.
She gets on all 4s and she shoots it out either end. Or she get like she goes like legs akimbo, right? Right, that, and then she can do it through the forehead and that spin around, and she can take out everybody. Or whatever that fuck is.
She just starts breakdancing and shooting out of her
clitty boom boom electric boogaloo, dude. Absolutely, man. Like, that's where we're going with this thing. No, but
she looked cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like.
Wait,
I always love
cool?
it when
We couldn't even see her.
She looked cool.
We saw like 2 seconds of her.
She looked cool.
No. What I think it was evocative. I am a big fan of just like, listen, I'm not like a traditionalist anyway of like how I like my fucking, how I like my enemies like kind of like presented or whatever it is. But I love it when you get like the thing where like I only see the glove, or I only see like him writing something down, like the villain, you know what I mean? Or I only see them walk in and you don't see their face and you leave a little bit of a
like
mystery.
Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I mean, like, it's not like I mean, just the one that just comes directly to mind, like right off the top of my head, that's kind of like recent or whatever, and it's a very classic thing. But like, even just from that first Captain America movie, like where they hold off on showing you the Red Skull's face for so long. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that shit is I think that stuff builds anticipation and effect. It's effective. You know what I mean? And so I like that they're doing that with this character. You know what I mean?
But now that Zuko's like full on back, and I know this has nothing to do with probably this character who's like locked up, but I'm like, now I'm just, my brain just naturally goes like, are we ever gonna find out what happened with Azula?
Oh, well, yeah.
Because she's locked up when last we saw her.
Mm-hmm.
She could still be alive somewhere.
I think they broke her brain.
But you don't know, but you can fix a brain again.
Well, there's a thing. Okay, so there is a
comic.
There's a comic out there that it's called The Search, I believe, and it's him trying to find his mother, and it's him trying to like kind of it's him wrestling.
Yeah, but I think that tells you what happened to his mom. Does it tell you what happened to Azula as well?
I'm assuming. I'm assuming they probably deal with it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I'd be very surprised if they didn't address it at all. Because I mean, if he finds the mom, she'd be like, "Where's Azula?" And he'd have to break some of that stuff to her and stuff like. I mean, I'm assuming it's in the conversation. It's not like maybe expressly about her. And again, I haven't read it yet. I don't know, and I probably just fucking should have ponied up and should have asked for that for Christmas. But the whole like, I know that he probably and the writers too probably like they wouldn't have given her such a emotionally devastating, humanizing moment at the final end of it if they didn't believe that there was maybe a little something there that like you could work
that
with
she could be at
least a slightly redemptive or something like that. And so I'm not sure. I mean that's where I get my tinfoil hat on, and I think that they've talked about the first thing that they are going to do in Avatar Studios is going to be a movie.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to make that the movie.
Oh, the comic book series.
I think so. I think, or just that story. I think
because if people like that story, then that would be cool.
Well, the thing, I mean, because it's like, think about it. Like, you can age up people a little bit because everybody's gotten a little bit older, but almost all of the fucking voice actors can still basically do it. You know what I mean? Like you know, Dante's obviously on board. Like, you know, the girl who does like Toph and Azula, they all sound almost exactly. They can still do the voices and shit, and so you can something that will re-engage everybody like immediately, you know, and excite everybody and get everybody kind of on board, and then you can kind of be like, and now we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. I just think that if I had to bet money, that would be where I would say. Because, again, I think that they had originally pitched it to be a movie. Like, people say that they wanted to do a season 4, and that's not true. They never talked about that at all. They said from the start they were going to do 3 seasons, but they did want to do like a made-for-TV movie, like kind of like a postscript type thing. And I think that this might be that opportunity. But, yeah, I wonder if they're going to touch on any of that stuff, if they're going to mention it.
Yeah, just because Zuko's so back. Like, it's like, oh, he's a character in this. He's just here. He's riding dragons.
He's back, but right now we are only kind of really dealing with him in like as far as like a aspect of the plot. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel like if we kind of keep up with this, we are going to get some more character stuff out of him. I feel like we're going to examine him and where he's at a little bit more, and then maybe we'll see what's going on with Azula. I would imagine so. I mean, I think that they're still kind of just we're still just so intrigued by the fact that he's back in the game. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that we will though. I mean, I wonder. I'm not. But again, I'm not. I've kind of stayed away from stuff because I didn't want to like.
I don't want to spoil myself.
I don't want to spoil nothing. I don't want to look up anything. Those fucking wikis, man. They'll fucking spoil your shit. Again, lovely with the commentary. These guys have always been great with that, you know, like going down to like the outer ring. Very Attack on Titan.
Oh, totally.
Very Attack on Titan.
I'm like, you just need to get you one of them colossal titans to tear down the walls.
Tear down.
Get the colossal to kick the hole.
Yeah,
and then
Anatomy
get the fucking
Man.
armored titan to run in and do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like fucking Aang kind of turned into a titan when he fucking turned into the moon koi fish type thing or whatever it is. Like he was fucking attacking all the titans over there and shit. So like he was doing.
Here he was.
Yeah. So like but yeah. So like yeah. But I mean, I always every time they do shit like that, it was very again. Like you said, Dustin, it was kind of back in Ba Sing Se and very emotional, and it felt real good. It felt real good. It kind of felt like the old stuff, you know?
Yeah, it felt like we were getting back to what I wanted from the show back in season 1. But I mean, I like where we went in season 1. Season 2 was, you know, like we said, a little uneven, but I feel like season 3 has been really solid.
Yeah. I'm into it.
I think that, and I think that it was one of those things where and again, like kind of, you know, back, you know, some of the forces that are at work, you can kind of give you a little bit of context as far as like where they, because again, this is, I think it was from season 3 on, they were just like, you got 2 more seasons. And they were like, even though they still kind of jerked them around with the budget and they still kind of jerked, you know, like whatever. But like, it was like, because I think it was seasons 1 and season 2, they just were not, it was like The Wire where they were just like, we do not know if we're getting picked up again. So we kind of have to like, we sort of have to button up, like, we need to button up our storyline like if we end it now, this could be an ending of the show. You know what I mean? And that kind of makes it hard to tell a story that's, you know, like a long-standing arc or whatever it is. So, no, I really liked it. I've liked all of the things, like all the character beats and everything like that. I don't know. I want to do another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, shit. Well, we had a great time watching this one. We hope that you guys did too. If you guys want to get some full and uncut access to this episode, but also to early access to the next 2 episodes of The Legend of Korra, if you want to watch early access of episodes 4 and 5, those are available right now if you become a part of our Patreon.
Can't beat up a little girl. Come on. Go.
And then he comes in, he takes this thing, he airbends into his mouth and blows his head apart or something like that. Like he takes it way too far. You know what I mean? Like,
You've probably never heard of it.
Wait. Zahir.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. She
Whoa,
figured
she
it
called
out.
it.
She called it.
If you get on our $5 tier, 5 bones, that gets you early access to this show. That gets you early access to Attack on Titan. It gets you early access. It gets you access to a bunch of movie commentaries, a bunch of fucking exclusive podcasts and stuff like that. You get a ton of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. Pretty good bang for your buck. So we hope that you consider going over there, giving us a little bit of support and help us keep the lights on over here at Watchers in the Bar. But if you can't do that, but you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. We say it every time, but we really mean it. It does help us. It helps people find the channel, and it helps us, again, another way to help us keep the lights on. So we appreciate y'all very much for hanging out. We would appreciate it if you guys would do so, and we will check y'all later.